So today's Monday, and that means that it's Marvel Monday. We're going to start a new series talking about everything last week that happened with Marvel, whether that be news breaks, trailers, just anything to do with Marvel. Last night, the new trailer for Wandavision came out to show that I'm really excited about. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to jump in and we're going to watch this trailer, give a little reaction on it, and then talk about some other news. All right, here we go. I'm really excited for this show.
Wanda and Vision, aren't we a five-pair?
This is our home now. I want us to fit in.
Oh, this is gonna be a gas!
Where did you two move from? How long have you been married? And why don't you have children yet?
Our story.
I think what my wife means to say is that we moved from...
Moved from where? Married when? Damn it, why?
Do they not know they're dead?
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Is this really happening? Am I dead?
No. Why would you think that?
Because you are?
They don't know they're dead. That was Vision's original costume, and I think I saw hers earlier from the comics.
You're an unusual couple, you know.
Oh, I don't think that was ever in question.
Okay, so there it was, the trailer for WandaVision. Honestly, I thought that when they announced all the TV shows, I would be the most excited about Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And I probably am because Winter Soldier is one of my favorite Marvel characters. But I am really excited about this show. I'm really excited to see what they're going to do with it. I like the way that it's set up as a sitcom, sort of like the black and white. I'm not sure if that's just going to be for the first episode because they don't know they're dead, as we saw from the trailer. The woman in the car told Vision that he was dead, and he kind of looked surprised. So I don't really know if it's going to be black and white for one episode, two episodes. I hope it's at least a couple, because I really like that style. It kind of reminds me of a 50s, 60s sitcom, like I Love Lucy or something, and I really like that. I think it would be different. One thing that you can tell that the entire show is going to be is just a different type of Marvel. We have never seen anything of Marvel like this. It's just going to be really different, maybe a little weird and quirky, but I think that's good for Marvel. I think that's a good thing for them to do. Like I said, I'm really excited about it. I hope that it does well. I'd like to see it do well. Keeping on those same lines, they just announced last week that WandaVision will premiere in 2020. Originally, it wasn't supposed to premiere until after Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but they announced yesterday that the Falcon and the Winter Soldier show is going to be put off until 2021. That's kind of some bad news that happened last week, but I understand they had to shut down production because of COVID. But originally, Falcon and Winter Soldier was supposed to be the first show to come out on Disney Plus for Marvel, but because it got shut down and they were finished basically except for post-production with WandaVision, they just decided to put that one out first, which is okay with me. At least we're getting a show in 2020. I was kind of worried when all this started that everything might be pushed back until next year, but you got to look on the bright side, and at least we're getting a show this year. So I'm really excited about that. I saw on Twitter, I can't remember which country it was, but one of the Marvel Twitter accounts for another country said that it would premiere on October the 30th, which doesn't make much sense to me because that's the same day that The Mandalorian Season 2 is coming out. So you would think that Disney would try to stagger those two. People wouldn't get caught up in one or the other and would be able to watch both. But they may think that it would bring in more money because people would watch one episode and then watch one of the other show. So they might start on the 30th. I don't know. That tweet has been deleted, which makes me think that it wasn't supposed to be released, or maybe that that's not the right date. So we'll just have to see going forward. But anyways, WandaVision trailer, I really liked it. Thought it was really good. And I think that it's going to be a good show. I think it's going to be a really fun show. So the next thing we'll talk about is Falcon and Winter Soldier. I was really, really excited to see this show, and then COVID delayed it. It was supposed to air in August, and obviously that didn't happen. It got pushed back, and then it got pushed back again, and the latest report last week said that they had about 2 weeks left of filming, and then the show would be ready to go into post-production. The good thing about a TV show, especially as short as this one, is they kind of do post-production along the way. So when they get done filming an episode, they will go ahead and start the post-production for that. So as soon as they get done filming, here in a couple weeks, maybe 3, they'll go ahead and do post-production for the last episode or 2, and then it'll be ready anytime they want to release it. Now, they did say yesterday that it will be released in 2021, so that's kind of something that wasn't expected. It was supposed to be released in 2020. Personally, I kind of thought that they would do it after WandaVision, and it would be in like December or something, but they did say yesterday that it would be 2021. But it shouldn't be long. I'm going to say somewhere mid-January probably is when it'll come out, maybe early February. So it won't be too much longer after WandaVision ends. It'll still give us a nice little gap between the two shows to kind of digest WandaVision, but we won't have to wait too long until Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I think that's it on the news for that show, so the next thing we'll talk about is Black Widow. Now, Black Widow was something that I was really looking forward to. I was almost as excited for this movie as I was for Endgame, and I really don't know why. I love Black Widow's character. I thought that she was done really well in the MCU, but for some reason I was just really excited for the movie. But unfortunately it got delayed, and everybody kind of expected that it would, but it got delayed, and then it got delayed again, and now they're saying that it's not going to come out in 2021. And you got to think, this movie was supposed to air this summer. It was supposed to premiere in theaters this past summer, and we're already into fall now, so it's way past its original due date, and they've not given a specific date on when it will air, but I hope it's soon, honestly, because I'm really excited for this movie. I know that a lot of other people are really excited for it, and it kind of sucks that it had to be delayed as many times as it has, but I'm still excited to get to see it, and I hope it comes out pretty soon. Okay, for the last portion of the video, we're going to talk about the new Marvel's Avengers game. So, I don't know how many of you play games, but the Marvel's Avengers game just came out a couple weeks ago. I've already played through it. I had a really good time with it. I saw some really bad reviews on it. I don't know why. I'm going to do another video reviewing the game in its entirety, so I'm not going to say much about like reviewing the game in this video, just the news that came out with it last week. But the developers did announce that our first new playable character is going to come out, and it's going to be Kate Bishop. And honestly, it kind of makes me kind of upset, because they said that our first hero would be Hawkeye. So I was expecting Clint, and I think everybody else was too, because I've seen some really negative things said about them releasing Kate first. But they did say that their first hero will be Kate, and then it also doesn't make sense that they're going to release Kate and then a month later release Clint. Like, they're going to have the same sort of playstyles. So, why release one character and then release another character that's going to have the exact same playstyle? I kind of thought, because of the death of Chadwick Boseman, that they would release Black Panther first, and I wish they would have, but I know they have a good reason for not. I kind of thought that they would release him, just kind of out of respect, and I thought that that would have been a good move, but they're going to go with Kate, and it's good because we do get a new playable character, but it's also kind of stupid in my opinion, because then they're going to turn right around and release Clint, and it's going to be the same character basically. And it also kind of sucks because when I think of Hawkeye, I think of Clint, and I think most other people do too. So I wish it would have been him instead of her, but at least we're getting a new playable character. That's going to wrap it up for Marvel Monday. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, leave a like, so we can get this channel kicked off. I'm really having a good time making these videos, so just please leave a comment, like, subscribe if you enjoyed this. I'm going to be doing this every Monday. I hope you're as excited about Wandavision and Falcon and Winter Soldier and Black Widow as I am. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting me. And keep liking Marvel and keep watching movies.